Sometimes it comes.
Yeah.
He's got 2 waters down.
Yeah, he slammed 2 waters. This shooting happening while he's on is so appropriate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so crazy that this is the time. So this is a newsroom. Why did they have a motivation for this guy?
No motivation. He's being interrogated right now, is what I just read. And I don't know.
It's amazing that these guys they get captured, but they don't get killed. Like the Parkland kid and a lot of these people. Like, how are they not killing these people when it's happening?
He's supposedly a white guy in his 20s.
Is it some fake news thing? I mean, he shot reporters. You know,
until the interrogation comes out, I feel like it's not fair to say. But there are people pointing at things that have been in the news recently.
Oh, fuck. It's just so much. I mean, I hear what Ted's saying, that you should be able to defend yourself. And I agree. Like, if you were in a grocery store somewhere and some guy came in shooting and you had a gun, I would want you to be able to defend yourself. You know, I want you to be alive. I agree with you. I get that. But is that the only way? I mean, or is it just what we have to do right now? I mean, I don't know what anybody on the other side wants other than taking away everyone's guns. But if you take away everyone's guns, how are you possibly going to do an audit of 300 million guns in this country? How are you going to find all the illegal ones? How are you going to find all the stored ones? And then there's that old cliche, if you outlaw guns, only outlaws will have guns. I mean, it's almost like the same thing we're talking about when in terms of legalizing and illegal drugs. And when drugs are legal, they can be taxed, and you can make sense of the situation. You can have treatment centers. The stigma of the appeal of them, of doing something you're not supposed to do, is no longer there. And then you're not funding these illegal organizations like the cartels in Mexico, or back when it was organized crime in America for alcohol when the prohibition was going on. I don't think that you're going to be able to take away all these guns. But I don't know what the argument... I would like to talk to somebody who has an argument that you could do it. Because I know they did it in Australia, but Australia's so small. And by the way, you can get guns in Australia. People use guns there for hunting all the time. So guns are available, and occasionally they do have gun violence. But they had like one mass shooting in the 1990s in Australia, and they just banned all the guns. But Australians they're a different culture too. Like, this fucking culture is gun happy from all of our movies and television shows, and the solution is always like bang, bang, bang. Like, shooting people is a part of the solution. You know, I don't know. I don't know, man. No one has an answer. No one on that side, no one on this side. Every answer has holes in it. You laughing? What happened?
Nothing like a good piss, I always say. God, I love that.
I always say too. You know, this conversation about guns, you know, and I don't see an answer. I really don't. I don't see an answer. Ultimately what we want, like, I'm all for responsible gun ownership. I have guns. I've hunted with guns. I believe in gun ownership. But how do you stop gun violence? And I don't know what the answer is. And I think this is ultimately what everybody is trying to find. We were talking about, when you were gone, the Australians, where they banned guns because of one mass shooting, and they've never had a mass shooting since.
Yeah, but their gun crime continues to go up and down based on other social factors.
And there's not many of them. There's only 20 million people in their entire country.
You know,
right?
I would like to address probably the glaring beast in the room of America. You're 50-something, right?
50.
50.
51 in August.
I'll be 70, and I've had a pretty good radar. I've got a pretty good absorption factor of information, evidence, experiences, ideas, opinions, activities. What the hell happened that would allow Americans, so many of us, to become so evil that we want to hurt each other and kill each other
and kill children
and rob and molest?
They want to make the biggest impact. They want to hurt the most people because they're hurting.